Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Brendan and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, it's great to have you. And today we're going to be entering into part 2 of our cryptocurrency explained series where we are going to be explaining Ethereum. Now, Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap, and most would say the second most popular cryptocurrency as well. It was actually created in 2015 by Vitalik Buterin and his team, but that does not mean that it was controlled by them, which I'll explain a little bit more in this video in just a second. But essentially, guys, in the background here, I'm going to have a lot of complicated things about what Ethereum is. It'll be up here for you guys to read. I'm going to be trying to make sense of all this and explain it in the easiest way possible as I'm going through this video. So this is going to be here for you guys to read through as I am going through the information in a much more simpler context. So let's talk about Ethereum. Ethereum is a cryptocurrency on a blockchain, much like Bitcoin, except Ethereum is the world's first programmable blockchain, which is what makes it stand out so much, and has made it stand out so much in the past, and continues to let it scale into the future as it shines. So Ethereum is a global open source platform for decentralized applications. And you guys will hear the word decentralized applications, otherwise known as a DAP, a lot in this video. It's a very crucial and important part of what Ethereum is. So just a heads up, you're going to hear it a lot. So as I mentioned, it was launched in 2015 as the world's first programmable blockchain, and even though it was launched and I guess is operated by Vitalik and his team, it is not controlled by them, but by the vast amount of its community and the users on it via a peer-to-peer system, otherwise known as a P2P system, with no central control, which is what makes it, I guess, a decentralized blockchain and which has brought so much attention to it. Now, it can be used to program smart contracts to do tasks, commands, applications, and even run games, which is something that we see down here. This is, I guess, what has made it so popular in the most recent years, and can even run other cryptocurrencies, which is incredibly popular. If you guys have ever heard of what an ERC20 token is, that is a cryptocurrency that has been created and operates on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, it does this because, as we'll talk about a little bit later, it is faster and cheaper and I guess more advanced of a blockchain than what Bitcoin currently has, which is why you have a lot more cryptocurrencies being built on the Ethereum blockchain than on, like a Bitcoin blockchain or on another one. So Ethereum runs these extremely reliable DApps. They don't fail often. To make it simple, they're extremely reliable. They don't crash, they don't fail, they're steady, and they work and do their job very, very well. So Ethereum's vision is to create a huge network of many private computers in order to run an internet applications similar to Microsoft or Google, except without the third parties, which has mixed reviews. I would say for the most part, a lot of people really like that idea. Corporations and banks and governments tend to get the better end of the stick. They absolutely have their place in society. They're very important, and I'm not saying that they are not, but there could be a little bit of a bridge that we can create here to make lives for the average person just a little bit better. And that's, I guess, kind of what Ethereum is aiming to do here. So this means that cryptocurrencies can even be made on the Ethereum blockchain, hence why they're called ERC20 tokens. And financially, you can pay, borrow, lend, or even invest your money, which is something that is new. That's not something that you're able to do as much with Bitcoin as you're able to do with Ethereum. Now, much like Bitcoin, though, it's entirely digital. This isn't a physical thing that you're going to be able to go to a dealer. You're not going to go and be able to pick up your Ethereum. The emblem for Ethereum is like this little diamond. You're not going to be able to go and pick up like a little diamond or a crystal. It's entirely online. Every piece of Ethereum is, I guess, a piece of code, which means that, again, it's not tangible, which I would say is a very, very good thing. Now, Ethereum, with its transactions, take between 15 seconds and 5 minutes, which is significantly faster than Bitcoin, which took anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour. Sometimes it could even take more than that. So with this being at a fraction of the time, it has made it increasingly more popular. Now, there are cryptocurrencies that we will talk about in this series that are even faster and cheaper than Ethereum, but for the time being, let's stay on this Ethereum track. So the transaction cost of Ethereum is anywhere from around 30 to 60 cents. We'll show some information on that a little bit later in this video. It is a little bit higher right now. It has been cheaper in the past, but with the way that the market is working right now, the average cost is anywhere between 30 and 60, and that's to pay for something called gas, which allows you to transfer, which is still very, very good because you're able to avoid the middlemen of charging you, 3 to 4%, like I guess most credit cards would charge you. So anyone can use it. It's very simple. And let's go ahead and go to this next slide and I guess wrap up what Ethereum is. So when we're talking about Ethereum, anyone can use it. Anyone can go and invest their money. This, I guess, talks about how the actual system itself works, but there is no restrictions. There is no governments. There is no countries. Countries can say that you are not allowed to use it, but physically they cannot prevent you from using it. Even though it might be, I guess, illegal, they cannot stop you from using it without, I guess, cutting off the entirety of your entire country's internet and all accesses to that. So with Ethereum working like that, anyone can go. You can buy it from a person, you can buy it from a broker, you can buy it from an exchange. However you want to do it, you can invest, you can trade it, you can use it as a means of money transfers. That is the way that the system works. So very, very cool, very intriguing. I think the biggest part of Ethereum is that it runs these that it runs these programs and games and systems, and it runs these, I guess, decentralized applications, as I know I said I would say a lot. It runs these guys and outperforms a lot of what we have today. The blockchain is just faster and it's cheaper, and the fact that so much can be built on top of it is what makes it stand out here. So I'll have links to these guys in the description down below, so if you guys want to read this by yourself, that's not in the form of this video, you will definitely be able to do that. So once again, guys, if this made sense to you, and if you guys have any questions, be sure to ask those in the comment section down below. I'd love to be able to answer whatever kind of questions that you guys have. If you guys want to ask me more personal questions, there is a link to my Discord in the description down below, completely free, no strings attached, just kind of where my community resides. So if that sounds interesting and you guys found this video helpful, once again, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode of this series. So thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys very, very soon.